I found this photo to be full of irony because this bucket full of cigarette butts and ashes had to be about 6 or 7 feet away from an apartment building that had a no smoking sign. This just goes to show how much people care about the well being of themselves and others. This photo reminds me of a corner store by my house that a lot of minors go into. They have these signs displayed, yet they still don't card everyone that goes into the store to buy tobacco products. The fact that they don't card folks every time they go into the store shows that the merchants are more focused on making money rather than doing their job. I was present when this photo was taken, and the guy whose hands are featured in the photo said he has been a smoker for the past 10 years. I really chose this photo because the way his hands are positioned in this photo shows that he's really comfortable and relaxed when smoking a cigarette. This is the no smoking sign that was in front of the apartment building that has the bucket full of ashes and cigarette butts in photo number 54. This sign isn't hard to miss as it has a white background with bold red letters, so for those who disregard it, it's silly for them to do so.
Oh, Jolly Ranchers, how you look so good in that big packet of awesomeness. My eyes zone up to the price tag of $2.49. $2.49, I exclaim in my head, and now this packet of goodness makes me sad now. Going out to liquor stores in West, Central, and South Berkeley for environmental mapping, we found little cigarillos that sold for 69 cents. This means a young person can buy up to 3 cigarillos, and it still would be less than the price of a bag full of Jolly Ranchers. It makes me think of low-income communities being negatively affected by tobacco products more than affluent neighborhoods. It makes me think of a young person who might not know about the harm of tobacco products, or who might not know they are a target of tobacco companies, and who might not have access to food resources, and might buy a cigarillo instead of a bag of Jolly Ranchers, knowing that it could suppress his or her hunger for the present moment. This is what motivates me as a tobacco educator. I want people to know how harmful cigarettes, blunt wraps, and smoking are to your body, and how young people are specific targets of the tobacco companies. I want to debunk the myths and glory smoking ads give. Smoking affects everyone and is compounded by socioeconomic factors, social stressors, environment, age, mental health, physical health, and even where we live. So let the truth be spoken that no, smoking is oh so not a jolly matter, killing more than 6 million people each year. When I look at this picture, my mind flashes back to a man I saw smoking his cigarette by the bus stop. He then manages to, accidentally, fling it off the curb. I stood there, first, in dismay, thinking, did he really just do that? I feel the surge of shame and bystander effect all mixed in one. Had I seen someone else who was my size and not as scary looking, I might have said something. But this guy was twice my size, well built, and a face that spelled out, "Don't mess with me." I asked myself, what would have I said? I would have asked him, why did you throw your cigarettes into the grass? I would have asked him if he believed cigarettes were biodegradable. And if he didn't know, I probably would tell him, cigarettes are not biodegradable. They contain toxic chemicals such as arsenic, formaldehyde, and battery juice that will leach out into the grass, into the watersheds, and find itself into the ocean, the animals, and back to human consumption, affecting the health of everyone. When I look at this picture, I think, yes, they posted their no smoking signs onto the store. But I can't help to wonder about this white blob. This white blob that is so conveniently and so nicely covering the no part of the smoking sign. Was it placed strategically or accidentally? Was there leftover residue from another posty sticky ad and the manager just didn't move it? Was it caused from someone putting an ad outside of it, wanting to send a message? And if it was done on purpose, they were doing a disservice to everyone for not informing people of smoking regulations. People have the right to know.